It's Wyld here, and today I'm giving away Glock 18 Water Elemental, as that's what you guys voted on. Here's the winner of yesterday's giveaway, Hyla. Remember guys, I do daily giveaways, so if you want a chance of winning, leave a like, comment, and sub with notifications on so you never miss a video. Also make sure to join the Discord community, link down below. But yeah, let's get into the tier list. Starting with the Hydroponic guys, I'm not a massive fan of this skin on CS2. I just feel like the white on it could be a little bit more of a pearly white. I'm going to put it in the B tier. I mean, okay, it is funny, it is the weed skin, but apart from that, nah. Next up we have the AK Cartel, and yeah, I think this skin on CS2 looks crazy nice. Compared to CSGO, it's just so much more detailed, and it's just a very clean, minimal skin. And for that reason, honestly, I'm gonna put it above the Hydroponic. Next up we have the AK-47 Case Hardened, which I mean, compared to the first week of the beta, I think it does look a lot better, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. Obviously the 661 looks really nice. Actually though guys, my favorite Case Hardened is the 321 pattern Case Hardened, as there's a lot of blue on the mag and a lot of blue on the main bit of the body. Obviously it's not as clean as the 661, but yeah, personally I would prefer to have this one. Obviously because you've got all the blue gem patterns and the uniqueness of the Case Hardened, I'd give it an A tier in CS2.
But before we continue with the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, which is GamerPay. They're currently the official sponsor of NIP. No matter what you sell, they have a 0% selling fee, meaning you get 100% of what you sell something for. As well as having no sales fees, GamerPay also have a new feature known as pre-deal, where you can buy and sell your trade-locked items. A lot of people try to do this outside of GamerPay and end up getting scammed. With GamerPay, you can now do these deals in a safe and secure way. Also, to make sure you're getting the best price, you can filter by true market price, giving you the real value of items, unlike other sites that either use Steam price or inflate their prices. They also have super low fees when depositing and withdrawing funds, or as little as 0% fees if you upgrade the status of your account. So yeah, if you're looking to sell some old skins and buy some new skins for CS2, make sure to check them out using the link in the description or the pinned comment, as it really helps support the channel. Once again, thank you GamerPay for sponsoring the video, but let's get back into it.
Next up guys, we have the AK Phantom Disruptor, which I mean, if we're talking about budget skins, I really like it, but this isn't a budget skin video, and for me, I think this is good. This is probably like a bottom B. I'd probably put it below the Hydroponic. Next up we have the AK Neon Revolution, and in CS2 I really like this skin. Like, it absolutely pops, and just in general it's, you know, a pretty cool design. It's like a basic default AK with a bunch of paint splattered on it and Anarchy written on. Like, the theme and the design make sense. I'd put this maybe near the lower of A or top B, but guys, I'll rejig this at some point in the video. Next up guys, we have the AK-47 Legion of Anubis, which I think on this game looks absolutely insane. Like, the lighting and the effect of the gold, and then just the really cool design. Yeah, I think this is a really good AK. I'm actually feeling like putting this in A tier. Next up we have the AK Asimov. Guys, I've just always loved the Asimov skins. They just look super clean, and now they have somewhat fixed this issue with white and black skins, so the white and black does look a lot cleaner, more like CSGO did. I'm going to put this near the top of A. Next up we have the AK Uncharted, and guys, this is the first S tier skin of the... No, of course, guys, like, I mean, look at it, guys. It's literally, like, I'm sorry. The design itself, this is factory new as well, guys. Factory new. This is low float factory new. It's literally scraped up. Yeah, it's going in D tier, guys. I'm sorry. Next up, guys, we have the AK Redline, which I have to admit is a super clean skin, but ever since they brought out the slate, I kind of feel like the Redline just kind of got a bit of a downgrade. I still think it's solid, but I'd probably just put it near the top of B. Next up, we have the Valorant skin, being the AK-47 Ice Cold, and personally, guys, I actually don't mind it. I like this shade of green. I like the color blue. I mean, I'd say the only silly thing in it is, like, the bullets kind of look a bit weird in the mag. I'll put it near the top of B. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Aquamarine Revenge, and guys, this is one of my favorite skins. Like, this was the first, like, higher tier AK that I ever bought way back in 2015, and yeah, I just think design-wise, it looks really cool. Now, obviously, in 2023, there are so many cool looking AK skins, so it's not as crazy as it used to be. For now, we'll put it in bottom of A. Next up, we have the AK-47 Elite build. This is a clean skin, I have to admit. I'll give it that, but I don't know, like, the color orange on it, if it was a bit more of like a bright orange, I'd kind of like it a bit more. Like, the design on it itself, it's okay. I'll give it bottom B for now. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Nightwish, which I think is absolutely insane as a skin. Like, just the design of it, really cool, really trippy. Obviously, when you're holding it normally, it kind of goes this more purplish color, and then when you inspect it, it's more of like a light blue. I do wish that it was affected by, like, moving around, but obviously it's only when you inspect the gun that you actually see these changes. This is going to be the first S tier out of all the AKs. I just really like it. Next up, we have the AK-47 Point Disarray, which was an AK skin I used for a very long time. I think the mix of red, blue, and white go really well together. I'll put it in mid to top of B. Next up, we have the AK-47 Vulcan. I mean, honestly, yeah, this looks pretty much similar to CSGO. Yeah, it's just super clean. I really like the color blue on top of the black and white design. Yeah, just an absolute W skin. This reclaims S as my favorite skin at the moment. Next up, we have the AK-47 frontside Misty. I don't know if it's just me, but this blue absolutely pops. Like, it looks really, really good. Now, the design is a bit wacky. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's amazing. I'm putting this in, like, the middle of A. Next up, we have the AK-47 Headshot, which, again, is a skin that changes color when you inspect it and move it around, but obviously doesn't, like, react to when you turn. I don't really like it that much as a design. Like, it's just text saying Headshot on. The text is kind of meant to be kind of, like, grayish because it's, like, painted on a wall, but I think if it was, like, a pearl white or pearlescent, then this would be a lot higher rated, but honestly, I'll put it at the top of B for now. Next up, we have the AK-47 Wyld Lotus, guys. Absolute juicer AK. Now, some people do call this the shower curtain AK, and okay, I kind of get that, but just look at the design of it. Like, all skins just look way more crisp now and HD on CS2, and I think, like, the clear details on this skin just look even better now. Design-wise and color-wise, it just looks so good. So yeah, for me, it tops out S tier. I mean, it's also called the Wyld Lotus, guys, so, like, I mean, yeah, maybe I'm a bit biased. Next up, guys, we have the AK Panthera Onka. I really, really like this design, actually. I just don't like the background. I still think it's one of the better AKs. I'll leave it at bottom of A for now. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Neon Rider, which honestly I think is like the best budget AK on CS2. Like, it just looks so, so nice. Like, so bright, so vibrant. I do like bright and vibrant skins. And I mean, hey, it's blue. It's purple. Two of my favorite colors. It's S tier in my opinion. It's just one of my favorites. It really is. Next up, we have the AK-47 X-Ray, which I feel like when the beta came out, I said I really liked this, but it's kind of gone down in my rankings. I don't think it's as good. I'll put it like near the bottom of A. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Fire Serpent, which, I mean, guys, if you're a Fire Serpent hater, look away now. Maybe skip forward a bit. But guys, this skin, like, I don't know, man. It's always been the skin that I've gravitated to. It's such a legendary skin. So many cool moments on the esports side of CS have happened with this skin. And yeah, it's just an AK that I've always used whenever I play CS. Like, the serpent design's kind of funky. You got the blue smoke coming off of it. It's kind of minimal. Maybe I am overrating it. Maybe I am glazing a bit. But for me, this has to be an S tier somewhere. You know what? I'll put it in the middle of S. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm putting it second. Next, we have the AK-47 First Class, which, I mean, okay, guys, as much as some of you guys might talk about the Fire Serpent being a bit of a default AK, like, what is this? This is just a default AK with, like, fake leather green kind of wooden bits. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a massive fan. You know what? We'll put this in C for now, but it could easily go down to, like, a D, but yeah, it's like a C tier. Next, we have the AK-47 Jaguar, and yeah, I think this skin looks really, really cool. Like, the Jaguar on it, it's got the little target on its eye. Obviously, the colors of, like, the background, I don't know, I'm not a massive fan. But yeah, for me, this is like a bottom B. Next up, we have the AK-47 Emerald Pinstripe, and I mean, yeah, this is clean. I like this more than the First Class. It's still like C tier. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel. Now, obviously, the design of this, like, makes sense, and I do like it how, obviously, if you get it in, like, Battle Scarred, it scrapes away the white bits, and there's, like, text underneath it. That's a really cool aspect of the skin, and definitely gives it more points for me, but I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily choose to use an AK Wasteland Rebel. I'll put it as top B for now. Next up, we have the AK-47 Jet Set, which, I mean, it's a cool idea, guys. It's a bit like the First Class, like, it's almost got, like, a luggage kind of leather design where the wooden bits of the AK are, and then it's got a bunch of stickers on. As I say, it's a cool idea. I just don't think it looks that great. It's not terrible, though, so I'll let it top out C. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Leap Maseo, and I don't know, I mean, this looks not as bright as it did when the beta first came out. I feel like this has had a bit of a downgrade recently. Obviously, if you like the design of it, then yeah, you're probably gonna like this. I mean, it's cool, the little chicken on the mag and at the back of the skin. For me, the Leap Maseo kind of bottoms B. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Bloodsport, which, wow, it's back. It's finally back, guys. Like, I don't know, I feel like when the beta first came out, this looked super dark. Like, it kind of just nuked this skin, in my opinion. I really didn't like it, but that whole, like, shiny metallic feeling of the skin has come back, and yeah, it looks really, really nice now. I'm actually quite a big fan. This is like an A tier now. Next up, guys, we have the AK-47 Empress, and what is going on here? Bro, why is this background of it, like, blue now? It's, like, really metallic and, like, shiny compared to what it was before. Even the red looks a bit different. It looks more, like, purpley. I don't know if that's just because of the shine of the blue. Like, this was one of my favorite skins when the beta came out, and I still do think it's very, very good. Don't get me wrong, this is very good. I'm just a bit baffled how they've changed it so much and made this kind of background to it so shiny and blue. I'm not gonna give it S tier again. I'll probably bump it down to like a top of A tier. It still is a really nice skin. Next, we have the gold arabesque though, so I have no clue what this looks like now. And boom. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I think they've purposely made the skin look better. Like, this looks a lot lot better than before, in my opinion. Wow. Wow, this looks really good. I'm sorry, but the lighting and everything, like, or even the wooden bits, I don't know, I kind of don't mind them as much as I feel like I used to. And this design on the mag looks so nice. Like, yeah, this is goated. Wow. Okay, well, I thought I needed a gold brick. I don't think I do anymore. Wow, yeah, this is so nice. I'm actually shocked, guys. Honestly, now, for me, this is S tier. And before, it would have been like A tier. I don't know, guys. The lighting on this game now, like, as I said, for the Empress, for the Bloodsport, even for the Case Hardened, it just looks so nice now. So, honestly, is it better than the Neon Rider, guys? Let me know down in the comments what you think. I'm going to say yes. It just looks so good now with the lighting changes. Next, we have the AK Rat Rod, and, oh, I actually think the lighting changes make this a little better as well. And, like, the whole theme of this skin is pretty cool. I'll put this bottom B, and then I'm going to move these two for now down to top C. Now we have the AK-47 Slate, which, I mean, guys, if you want a clean skin, this is the skin you go for. Like, look at it. It looks absolutely insane. And obviously, like, I'm not including crafts in this video, but it's the best skin if you want to do crafts. Now, it's not got some crazy design on it, but honestly, I think it deserves, like, a mid-P. I'm going to put it above the headshot. Next up, we have the AK Steel Delta, the latest AK skin. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of got, like, that Damascus steel looking kind of pattern on it. For me, it's like a C-tier skin, personally. Next up, we have the AK Fuel Injector, which, yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. This looks hella nice on CS2. Just the color scheme goes super, super well. The whole theme, design around the skin is really cool. I would honestly put this in, like, near the top of A. Next up, we have the AK Orbit Mark 1, which, I feel like when the CS beta first came out, I really liked the Orbit Mark 1. Like, I feel like they'd made it better from CSGO, but I feel like we've kind of gone backwards a little bit. It gives me, like, elite build vibes. I'm going to put it, like, mid-C. Next up, we got Zipple's favorite AK being the blue laminate. I mean, hey, I like the color blue, but I really don't like these laminate skins, guys. I don't know, just a bit basic. There's just much cooler skins in the game. Blue laminate, C. Here's the black laminate. I probably prefer the blue. I also prefer the Steel Delta and the Jet Set, so, like, the black laminate can go there. Green laminate, to be honest, like, black and green go quite nice together. I'd maybe put this above the blue laminate. The red laminate, actually, this red looks pretty, like, bright against the wooden parts, but I don't know. I just don't think it's great. I'll put it, like, these are debatable. Something like that, I suppose. Next up, we have the AK Safety Net. And yeah, even on CS2, guys, like, this net just looks like 720p compared to, like, skins looking like 4K now. So yeah, even though I like the color orange, it's just not clean. Honestly, I'll put it here, and then I'm going to move some of these skins down to, like, D tier because, yeah. Next up, we have the AK Barak Purple, which actually looks super nice. Like, as I say, this is like 4K now. This is super, super crystal clear. Still not a massive fan of it. I'd say it's better than the Safety Net, though. And honestly, yeah, maybe let's move these down. I'll put the Safety Net at the top of D just because the color kind of saves it. And the Barak Purple, yeah, I think the bottom of C. Like, it's kind of cool, but meh. If it was more purple, however, this would be way higher. Next, we have the AK Safari Mesh, and oh my days, guys, look at it. Just look at it. That is straight to the top of S tier, guys. Boom, there you go. The true king of AKs. Anyway, moving on. For the second last AK, we have the AK-47 Jungle Spray, which, I don't know, guys, this just reminds me so much. I don't know, whenever I see it, I just think of, like, a Black Ops 1 camo. And, I don't know, man, it's just not me. Honestly, guys, for all the Safari Mesh lovers, I'll put it below the Safari Mesh. Alright, guys, the final skin is the AK-47 Predator, and, I mean, this is just a worst jungle spray. Like, I really don't like the colors of this. Yeah, no, this just isn't really for me. I'm gonna have a little look at this list, guys, and then come back with some amendments, maybe. There you go, I've changed up some of these rankings. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and if you want to see my updated CS2 knife tier list, click the video on your screen right now.